There's somebody I need to be looking at in the draft. Yeah. Vacate your home or come up.
In 6:30, as you mentioned, coming into this tournament, you guys were 2-3. Some pieces kind of had to fall into place for you to make the tournament. Now you just beat the two-time defending champions. What does this mean for you as a player and your teammates moving forward?
As a team moving forward, we obviously just seen what we're capable of doing. Like I said, we beat the Wizards, which is an unbelievable organization in the league. So to go out there and sweep them and do it in the fashion we did, obviously we believe in ourselves now more than ever. We're super confident, but we just got to keep working. We can't just okay, we ran through the tournament. Let's just beat the place. Let's just go in there and practice just to practice. Let's go in there and practice with a purpose. And we keep doing that, keep getting better by the day, and we should be good come playoff time and final run.
Are there any teams that you look forward to running up against possibly?
Fashion on their minds as they enter the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent. And this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Harry Burton's up there with Kobe. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Ingram, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, they've got Duncan. Michael Jordan is out there with Brown, and it's Howard in at the 4-man position. Now here's Payton. Outside Bryant. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Bryant's got the first points up on the board here for New York.
Man, you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Brown. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Kobe. Banked in off the glass. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Throws it up high, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. On the wing, Brown. Shoots over Ingram. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Kobe kicks to Ingram. Pass to Payton. Back to Ingram. Lets it go with a three. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, it feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The shot by Bryant, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range. Yeah, he just flat-out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Brown wide open, he fired. And that one's on target from the wing.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
San Antonio foul.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Chamberlain.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
San Antonio on defense. They trail by 3. Such a wide open look.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Howard can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Shot clock at 6. Kobe misses. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Spurs working the ball around now. Howard, the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jordan against Kobe. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way over Bryant. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so Bryant will bring it up for New York. Tatum kicks to Bryant. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. You can't hit that time. San Antonio trailing here. Shoots. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. He's got 5.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination. And as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Bird, he's checked in for New York. Kobe kicks to Bird. From deep. The long distance.
This nigga pulling up logos.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
2 minutes.
Here's Booknight. Camby with the block. Shot by Roberts, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's Bouknight, defended by Bryant. Left side Jackson lets it go from deep. They get it again. Roberts. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The Knicks leading by 5. Bird right side. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Camby with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio ball. .116 left to play in the first. Passes it to Bouknight. To the inside. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Payton. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Pull-up jumper. Rebound San Antonio. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. The Spurs rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Bouknight. Not a lot of room. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant passes to Bird. There's the pass to Payton. Pass to Camby. And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
We got Bouknight. Steven Jackson is out there with Duncan. And it's Roberts in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Hardaway. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. You love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his time.
Outside Hardaway. Bird outside. Passes it to Hardy. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Wow, good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Into the lane and slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Count the basket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Spurs trail by 10. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Francis passes to Bryant. And Tatum pulls it down.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Now here's Bird. D right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Outside Tatum. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
No good from Jordan. The Knicks leading by 10. Bryant looking over the floor. That shot off. Great D that time from Jordan. It's Brown on the wing. Traps in the tray. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 9. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play.
Gary Payton.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Covered by Payton. And here's Brown outside. And no good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Chamberlain, the pass to Hardy. He kicks it to Bird. They get it back. Here's Payton. Here's Chamberlain. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Now here's Payton after the miss from Tim Duncan. Hardy, he's guarded by Howard. And the rebound goes to Duncan. It's deflected. Bird outside. Kicks it to Payton. The pass to Hardy over Duncan. Duncan with the block. They recover. In transition, here come the Spurs. Brown's got the ball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Ingram, he's checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Knicks.
1:36 left here in the second. Jordan. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ingram wide open. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs trail by 7.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Howard against Tatum. Right side, Jordan. Shoots a fader, and it's San Antonio with another.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Hardy. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Chamberlain got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Howard. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardy guarded by Jordan. The tough hand, the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
That's his 2nd.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
"11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jackson. With 1 on the clock, it's deflected. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 2 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot.
Oh,
yes, sir. Come on, break. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Bryant kicks to Ingram. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Howard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that play. So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Howard with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Jordan against Chamberlain. Pocket 6. Rebound, San Antonio.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Great open look there. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, fans, that was your Spurs High Squad dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brown against Ingram. Tatum drives in. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Tatum's got 17 now.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Camby's checked in. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
T-shirt time!
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Spurs passing it around. Jordan kicks to Howard. Brown with it. Now Payton defending. Goes up from the top of the key. And he knocks down the jumper. He's got 9.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Outside Bryant. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. 11 points for Kobe Bryant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Covered by Payton. The Knicks pull it in. Camby's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kobe passes to Payton. Back to Kobe, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. On the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
And he gets it back. Payton looking it over. Outside Tatum. The offensive rebound. Out to Payton. Drives to the hoop. Here's Camby. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
ground, and Brown throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Duncan down low. Can be covering. Duncan with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And New York ready to change it. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Hardaway. Got a hand on it. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal said, as we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice.
All right, David, thank you very much. Howard against Tatum. Offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And slam dunk by Canby.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Guarded by Hardaway. Outside Jackson. Unloads. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for it. Jackson's got 5 points so far. Here's Hardy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Guarded by Hardaway. Passes it to Jackson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jackson's got 4 this quarter. Knicks trail by 7. Hardy passes to Tatum. He takes it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Let's go. It's tipped. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Going inside. It's blocked. Ingram dishes to Tatum. Tries again. And they pick up 2. 21 points for Jason Tatum.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's rebounded by Canby. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's good. This game is all even. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's New York with it. They've got Jackson. And it's Book Knight in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty. But with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
On the pass to Roberts. Pass to Book Knight. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. The rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Francis. The dish to Jackson. Pass to Book Knight. Off target from 3-point range. The Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Tatum kicks to Bird. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bird covering. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Hardy passes to Bird. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
drills the 3-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
There's the triple. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 6 rebounds here tonight. Book Knight passes to Francis to the middle. A miss that time would have put him up. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Tatum's got 27 points.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on increased the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, guys.
Thank you, David. They grabbed their own miss. Duncan. They shoot again. Chamberlain with the block. Outside Odom. Makes it off the glass. And now a 5-point Knicks lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And it's Brown missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Kobe with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Odom.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Brown. Chamberlain with the block. Tatum left side. And here's Kobe. And he drives in and finished off by Bryant.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Brown against Bird. Brown, good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Now Payton, outside Bryant. Inside, it's stolen by Duncan. Brown against Bird. Here's Duncan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 5-point New York lead. Tatum outside. Pass to Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Feeds to Chamberlain. Howard with the steal. There's Brown with the three. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Now here's Kobe with the drive. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 7. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Gary Payton.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here are the Knicks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Hardy. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
That's the first. That stretches their lead to 8.
Shooting for New York.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. Here's Brown.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New York.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jason Tatum.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Howard can't hit.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot to stop the run. No good from Duncan. And here are the Knicks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Out to Bird. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. The guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.